Hey guys, are you ready to see some pranks by professional fighters and instructors where they act as if they were just beginners or old men? These men walk into the gym and start walking real slow as they are wearing an old man costume, and no one expects these people to be able to give the students a good old beatdown. Let's begin, but first give this video a like and make sure to subscribe or I'll punch you in the throat. Jordan teaches jiu-jitsu and has a channel on YouTube where he uploads a video where he is playing a white belt prank at this gym. But this one has a really unique story, where the black belt who is pretending to be a white belt claims to have learned all his jiu-jitsu by watching the videos from Jordan's channel. He goes up against some purple and brown belts and quickly submits them, showing advanced and technical movements, leaving most people with their jaws on the ground. It's like they want to say something, but they can only say, "Thank you for rolling with me." If I were training and had a high-ranking belt, there's no doubt that it would make me angry to lose to a white belt, especially if they say that they just learned by watching videos on YouTube. But these people are humble, and it is something that they learn by doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and that is also a valuable lesson that we have to learn. This Russian boxer was going to a gym and telling them that he is just a random rookie, and that he doesn't know anything about boxing. But the funny thing about the video is how bad he is at acting like a beginner. Since he is already very advanced, he completely forgot how someone who is just starting out moves and does not know how to sell it very well. Then, when the time came to show that it was all a joke, he really went overboard by showing the girl some hard hits and even scared her a bit. All the teachers were left with their mouths open, like no one really wants to ask if this is a prank. And then when he finally exposes the truth to the instructor with the red shirt, he makes him look like a rookie by leaving him throwing punches hitting air. This is the prank that students played on their instructor. It all started with a white belt challenging the instructor, but to make it even, he had to wear boxing gloves and have his eyes covered. But at the beginning, they changed the student for one with a purple belt.
Alright, here he comes.
The instructor said that he had no idea what was going on, but was just very worried that he was going to be submitted by a white belt in front of all his students. But even with all the stuff that they put on him, he was able to change the fight and he was able to get on the top. But then he realized that he was not rolling with a white belt.
This isn't William!
All the students were yelling at him that he had never struggled so much with William, the white belt, but the teacher didn't say anything because it was clear that he was very focused on not losing to a white belt. This video is from Pinoya Films, a YouTube channel, and this old man is actually Taekwondo instructor in disguise. He enters the mat slowly, really playing the role well, but when they are about to start, he does a backflip. Everyone then stood with their jaws on the floor, and the students then put their hands up really quickly because they knew this was not going to be a normal day. From then on, the students really put a lot of effort into it, but this old man was able to dominate them. People, of course, were able to tell that this was not an old man, but seeing someone dressed like that making some really crazy moves, well, it's just kind of entertaining. A Russian European champion boxer walked into a gym and started calling herself a beginner. She does it very well. She acts like a very weak woman who does not have much coordination. There were two instructors who taught her, and when she finally exposes the truth that she was a champion boxer, the instructor said that he already knew that she was lying, but he clearly fell for the prank. The amazing thing is how quickly they realize that she knows what she is doing. With the very first punch that she throws with technique, they know she already has training. The difference between someone who is trained and someone who knows nothing is immense. The Pinoya Films channel made another video, just like the first one, but this time in another gym, and with a slightly worse costume. And then, when he goes to start with the same old backflip, the old man falls down. Well, honestly, this seems to me to have confused people even more, since you can tell that the costume is fake. But then he did a backflip, but at the same time, he fell from it, so they don't know what the hell's happening. But once he gets up and they start sparring, then they see that this guy is really someone who is highly trained. The whole prank didn't do too well this time, as he fell over again, trying to do another fancy move. I'm pretty sure that no one thinks that this is an instructor, but that he is just someone playing a prank on them. Seryoga is a professional boxer in Russia, and so he enters the gym trying to act like a beginner. And in order for them to let him record, he told the instructor that his girlfriend's father wanted him to learn how to box so he can protect his daughter. The prank is pretty weird, and he sells it very well with some of the strangest movements I've ever seen.
1, 2, 1. Okay. What a dickhead.
Even the instructor looks frustrated and can't believe how bad this guy is. But when he finally shows him what he can do, the instructors are shocked.
Is it okay? Left, right.
The instructor said that they had no idea this was fake, and if they were in on the prank and they were actors in the video the entire time, they did a great job, because I would be laughing with those movements that he was doing at the beginning. Now we end up with a Muay Thai champion, and it went really wrong for her when she walked into this gym wanting to learn. The instructor first wanted to put her to practice outside the ring, but she wanted to do some sparring, and it seems that he got angry because he started going pretty hard on her.
Okay. Let's go. You okay?
He pushed her hard, told her that they weren't dancing salsa, and even hit her in the face. It seems that he got frustrated, that she wanted to start with a high-level training, while he wanted to teach her starting from the bottom. But once she shows who she really is, she really put a beating on all of them. The girl took out all her frustrations out on these guys and gave them a good showing. It would be really nice if a professional made a video beating other professionals. It would be difficult to make, but you have a Gracie or Eddie Bravo in disguise, they might be able to beat a professional fighter, and it would be a very funny video. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time.